Lord Jamar said, black people are the creators of hip hop.
That's a lie. Black, Puerto
assign
Ricans, and Caribbeans.
approximately now I'm talking about, who was there participating in the beginning. He would assign about 10%. 10% participation in hip hop by Puerto Ricans. Maybe, depending on what part of the Bronx, maybe I'll give you 20% attendance. That's about as high as I can go. Definitely, that's a far cry from 50%, though. But I might go 20% attendance in certain parts, depending on where you grew up at. Certain parts, it could have been 0 attendance or 5% attendance, very low. But yeah.
What I don't like about Lord Jamar, he grew up as a God body. If anybody knows what that is, research it. He's supposed to be a righteous man and be honest. He was only 3.5 years old when hip-hop was being created. He does not know who was there, who was not there, because he has not really united with the people from the early 70s. He comes and makes a podcast with some of the MCs that came later on. But hip-hop's 5 elements were created by Black, Puerto Ricans, and Caribbeans in the Bronx. And for him to try to give a very low percentage to Puerto Ricans is showing his real colors. I always looked up to him and saw him as a different person, but he's here talking what he doesn't know. And if he was a real one, he will contact Fat Joe and fix up the situation. Because Fat Joe is not just talking about rap music. He's talking about hip-hop culture. Fat Joe at least is aware of the 5 elements. Lord Jamar is not. Lord Jamar is just pandering to this new FBA crew for reparations. And he's being very hypocritical because he knows very well that Puerto Ricans don't look like one certain shade, one certain kind of people. Puerto Ricans come darker than Lord Jamar. And if he was real righteous and cared about his Boricua brothers, he would not be making no videos talking what he don't know. Then he's trying to say that Puerto Ricans were racist towards black people. Some of them were, and some black people were racist towards Puerto Ricans. So he's just trying to put it on one race when it's racism coming from every race, left and right. Be real about yourself. Trying to erase the Puerto Ricans, and it's not going to happen. Because Rocky Bucano is the executive director of the Hip Hop Museum, and he was there since day one. And he said black and brown kids from the Bronx helped create hip hop. So I don't understand why this guy is trying to make a career out of lying without knowing what's going on. It's really crazy.